6-year-old Parth was a curious and adventurous boy who lived in a small, peaceful village. His favorite place was his grandmother's room, filled with old books, treasures, and stories. One evening, while exploring an old wooden trunk, Parth discovered a crumpled, yellowed map. It was marked with a winding trail leading to the mysterious Enchanted forest. His grandmother had often told him stories about the forest, a magical place no one dared to enter. Parth, with his innocent bravery, decided he would find out its secrets. The next morning, with a small bag packed with bread, water, and his lucky pendant, Parth set out. He reached the edge of the forest, where towering trees glowed faintly under the morning sun. He hesitated for a moment, clutching the map tightly, before stepping into the magical woods. The forest felt alive. The trees whispered secrets, their branches swaying gently as if guiding him. Suddenly, one of the trees bent down, its bark forming a face with glowing green eyes. It spoke in a deep, rumbling voice, "Young traveler, answer this. What grows bigger the more you take away from it?" Parth tilted his head, deep in thought, and then a smile spread across his face. "A hole," he said confidently. The tree creaked with approval and moved aside, revealing a shimmering path deeper into the forest. As Parth ventured further, he reached a wide, sparkling river. The water was not ordinary. It reflected not just his image but his fears. Parth saw himself standing alone in the dark and missing his family. A cloaked boatman appeared with a glowing oar and silently gestured for Parth to step in. Though afraid, Parth whispered to himself, "I'm brave," and stepped onto the boat. The river calmed, and the boatman ferried him safely to the other side. Deeper in the forest, Parth came across a beautiful golden owl trapped in a net. The owl's feathers glimmered like sunlight, and its large eyes looked at Parth with urgency. "Please free me," the owl said. Parth knelt down and carefully untangled the threads. As soon as the owl was free, it fluttered its wings and sprinkled golden dust in the air. "Follow me," it said, leading Parth to the heart of the forest. In a glowing clearing stood a massive tree with golden roots and leaves that shimmered like diamonds. At its base stood a majestic figure, the guardian of the forest. Its eyes sparkled like stars as it looked down at Parth with a kind smile. The guardian knelt to Parth's height and said, "You have shown bravery and kindness. What is your wish, young one?" Parth clutched his pendant, his wide eyes reflecting the guardian's glow. "I wish my village always has food, and no one is ever sad," he said with sincerity. The guardian smiled and raised its hands, and the entire forest shimmered with golden light. "Your wish is granted, brave Parth," the guardian said. When Parth returned to his village, the fields were lush and green, and the villagers were celebrating with joy. His grandmother hugged him tightly, her eyes shining with pride. Parth's adventure was over, but he knew the lessons of courage and kindness would stay with him forever.